Hello and welcome, Piotr Fissner here, guys. We got a motherboard which was in the ultrasonic cleaner today for quite a bit of time. After that it went to the oven. It was on 120 degrees Celsius, in the oven for over an hour. So everything dried out for sure. Then I left it for 80, then I decreased it to 60 gradually. And it's okay. I wouldn't switch it on yet. I will leave overnight on the radiator, so whatever left over didn't go out will go for sure, so that's why I'm not plugging it in yet. And as well, there is another reason to that. What I mean is power supply. If we see the condition as we've seen it of the motherboard, we can assume that the similar will be with the power supply. So I'm not happy, to be true, of leaving it like that. And the question is only if my son won't wake up, and because he was a bit moaning, so if my son will allow us to finish the job. So yeah, we've got a few screws to be true, and we should be good to go. We will see how it will go. If he will be disturbing, I will just pause the recording and I will restart it whenever I get a chance. But it's not a lot, so fingers crossed we can do it. I can hear him. Probably you can't hear him on the recording, but I can hear him coughing, so yay, happy days. Okay, here. Oh, you see, you have to be careful with what you're doing, because you might damage something unwillingly. Okay, so the screw, and let's give it a shot, because I don't remember from the top of my head, but that should be everything. Yeah, okay. Go away, go away, go away. Yay, happy days. Okay, what else is missing? Here is a miss. Okay, it's only the one. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's put it to the cupboard, and the rest can stay. So yeah, the fan is okay. I'm happy to plug in the fan, but I'm not convinced about this PSU thingy, which is okay. On this side it's not a problem. What I missed? I think I've missed something. It's a metal screw. Sorry, my fault. I should remember, but as you see, I don't. Okay, that's antenna, as far as I remember, but I might be wrong again. So yes, so that's all the screws are out. PSU is not that terrible now when I'm looking at it, but why risk it? Why you want to risk it? I don't want to risk it. Okay. This cable should be detached. Okay, so now we can put it on the side and we can have a wee look. To be true, I never opened the PS4 power supply, and my son is starting to cry, so see one screw here. Probably what I'll have to do is I'll have to go to him first, because it's a child and requires extra attention, and then I can go back to it, because I never opened PS4 power supply. I will probably support myself, and then I can go back to the recording. Okay, I'm back. So yes, my son might be a trouble, to be true, but it is what it is. So we got a PH2 here needed, and I've hidden my screws sets, I mean screwdrivers. So let's get PH2 to unscrew it. Okay. So now we need some prime tool probably, and we're good to go. Okay. It's going. I think that's it, but my screwdriver have lost its magnet power. No, there was still more. My fault. I presumed that it's enough. Okay, anyways, so let's put this PH2 on the side. Let's get this some prime tool, and let's try to crack it open. So what do we have? A metal one and a plastic one. Aye. Okay, so this is quite loose. Oh, that's one clip here. It's okay. Let's do the other side. Just unlikely to go off. It's like integrated. I need to get a better light because I haven't done it. So now I need to pay the price. Okay, so I get a good light now, and I see here this is looking like a one piece of plastic, but is that the case? Wouldn't say so. Looking here, but it's not. The question only is, yeah, it's not. So I was right. It's not one piece of plastic. You can prime it, no problem. As you see, only it wasn't really clear when you look at it with a better light. That's why I had to use a better light. Okay, so it's actually not that bad, and I'll show you on this side. So you see, so this power supply doesn't show great focus, but you can see that it's not a bad shape. Now I know it was lying for a long time, but I don't like to be an experiment for this, so that's why I had to short it out, because the biggest capacitors can reach up to 450 volts, I see, so we're talking 300 to 400 volts on them, and I don't want to be in the position of arguing with them. Okay, let me put you on the smaller screen here, and I'll tell you why, because I'm not needed for now, but what we need is a light for the scope, and we need a scope. So now we need a HDMI and we need to, do we have it? We've got it. Okay, brilliant. So we will look at two things. One is I'll switch off myself, and because I'm not needed, and the second is let's switch on the light. Switch on the light. Yeah, we got a light. Cool. My phone is there. It doesn't matter. Let us switch off this, and I'll show you only roughly what I will be doing, if my son will allow us, of course. I'll put this one to the cupboard for later, for cleaning. Then I can do that one off the cam of the recording. We don't need this and this, so that I won't have a mess, but we need this board and we need the power supply board. So let me get the scope, but let me get as well my support I made a custom support, so this is just wooden stuff with some nails. I'm using it just to, I'll show you maybe like this. Let me see. That's what I'm doing. I've created just because the surface was like that for two hands or large hand. But then when I had bigger board, it was unfortunately not really convenient to operate with. So I decided to create an addition to it, like extension. I can put these screws on this black thingy here, because that's somewhere closer. Come on, we're wasting time. So you can put these screws away. If you can see, you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so we got this thingy, this blue thingy. Can clean it up a bit, just so that it's off the rubbish it had. Now we can put this up to the scope and we can have a look. That's quite high, we can get it even higher. And we can see the board now, yes? Okay, so I can move you towards this board. I can switch off extra light, it's not needed. We can go on to sides, we can see the top corner. Now why I'm looking, you might say, why I'm looking on this board, yes? Well, I don't have to, but have a good look or not a good look, I don't know, to be true. Okay, that's all I can do for you. So anyways, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to see if I'll see anything suspicious on the board. So after lying for very long, it could have some places with stains or with other stuff which I'm trying to inspect. I've got as high as I could get my scope. I can't get it higher, so the zoom will be, you know, quite okay. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go like do the visual inspection of it, yeah. So you can see, so we don't see any like issues with that board, yes. Could see that the port here is okay, no short circuits on it. I mean, nothing, you know, like nothing oxidized too much. You get something here first. Okay, give it a scrub. Yeah, it's okay, it's going off easily, so it's no problem. I wouldn't call it as a problem, so you can continue. And another port connector for 12 volts. Here these capacitors have a proper color. These are capacitors, left side and the right side, yeah. So these have right color. Here you see the oxidization have started to create an issue. That's rust, that's because it was lying. So if we would need a ground here, that would have to be cleaned, but it's okay. We don't have problems with that. Okay, let me try to catch the focus. Okay, so what we see here is a general overview of this motherboard, and these MOSFETs are not looking really vivid. Black one. Now it's better. Okay, resistor is fine, here's fine. I don't see any issues for now. Standard look. I wouldn't see any problem here, to be true. So that's okay. Here this one is okay as well. We treated with isopropyl alcohol before. We see some small amount of something in between here, yes, but I will leave it because I can't reach inside, and I don't know if I can do anything with this. And if the process oh, it's better actually, so it's fine, you see. So that was the only way to get rid of it. Let's give it additional time with it, and it's fine. I don't see any short circuit here or anything. It's okay. Colors are fine. I'm happy with the colors. Let's see where's this Panasonic. Here. And these are the filters. So what we're looking here is, that's the HDMI socket. Maybe I'll move it here. Yes, that's 19-pin HDMI socket here, and what we have here are those filters, and then it's this IC is on Xbox we call it retimer chip. So what it does, it's just taking the signal from the HDMI and then process it properly, so it will give you the proper display on the screen. I don't know how this is working on PS4s, to be true, because I'm not that familiar with PS4s, but it should be the same way as we have on the Xboxes. Now this is a RAM chip and the BIOS here, SIE. Taiwan. Yeah, it is a bit, you can see that it's not perfect yet, but I'm convenient that we could plug it into the power. I will give it the dry period still, because I don't want to just switch it on. I'm not the person who would just switch it on. You can see the rust. That's a rust here. Oh, Nintendo Switch giveaway happening on Decoders channel just now. Let people win it, because there are people who can't afford probably. So let them participate. Let's get this plastic thing. Somebody can't afford. That's weird. No, I don't want to scrub it. To be true, let it be, because that's okay. That can stay like that. I'm happy with it. So now APU, or if somebody can call it CPU or APU, it's Application Processing Unit or Central Processing Unit. It's a messy one. I'll clean it after. I won't be touching it right now, but that's okay. No, that's okay. I just want to see the components and some other marks of spillages and so on, but I'm happy with how I see this motherboard now. I'm really happy actually, and did a good job. So yeah, so that giveaway is happening on Decoder's channel, and hopefully some person who can't afford it will win rather than some person who can afford it. That's why I won't be participating. It's no problem for me. Not that I'm super rich, because I'm not, but it's just that, you know, like, if I really need this board, I will just go to eBay and I'll buy, or the whole unit. You see, why I've zoomed in here was that I'm not entirely, you know, sure about the condition. And I get the light down. Now I can see it clearly. Okay, so what do we see here is now it's more vivid. That it's fine, you know, it's totally fine. Yeah, we can leave it like that. That's fine. That's completely fine. So how's this chip? Yeah, no stains, no anything. I'm happy for it as well. So yeah, it's not ideal here in between these ones. That's why I want it to be dry to see it, because with alcohol, if I would treat it with alcohol again, I might not see something. But I'm happy for now. For what I need is fine. Okay, so here is the power section. Actually 3 power lines, or 4, I don't know how many, but it's looking like 3 or 4 power lines section, and I'm not totally fine with what I see, but in order to clean this one I need a toothbrush, not my old one. And a good scrub. Let us see here. Yeah, now it's a bit better. It's not ideal, but it's better. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And what I'm looking at is here. Yes. Before, those connectors were, you know, like connected with some dirt or whatever you can call it. Wasn't happy with it. Let's move on. Okay, here is clean in between elements as well, about all the way through. Now this color is this. No, not this. I'm talking rubbish. This. You see this color versus the other two. That's only what I'm worried about. It's discolored. So I'll switch to the diode mode on my meter, and I'll put one onto the ground. So any socket on the board should be ground, you know, on. And now we can check on one side. Most of the time it should be short circuit, and on second shouldn't be. Like not always, but most of the time. Okay. And you see, and it's not. That's good, and it's growing. So no, it was just the color, but it didn't mean anything. So I'm happy for it. So let's continue. So another section, and the same kind of problems. You see, these colors here are more stable in between each other. These colors. This one is a bit, but not as much as it was in the previous one. Okay, so Okay. Yeah, you can say it is a difference. It's no wow, but it is difference. It's okay as well. Yeah, I'm happy with it right now. You see again stains in between them. And this color, you can see that it's totally different to the other two. Now this middle one is a bit darker, yes, and this on the left side here is like as it should be. So you can see that this one here could be hit during the liquid damage. Okay, so it is segregated, it is. You can say that. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. I've ordered a spray version of my isopropyl, so I will be able to just spray it. Okay, it won't be better if I won't use any chemicals or spirit. But again, we need the digital multimeter on, and again in the diode mode. And now it will be really surprising me if this capacitor won't be having a short circuit, because that will be something which is, you know. Okay, so we've seen that on this first one, so let's take out the second one. Okay, because that's quite similar. So we've seen that the okay, it's not the same, but it's similar. So what I'm trying to say is, let us look here. I don't see here. Okay, so we don't see what we want to see. Okay, so here is this chipset, yes, here is this chipset, and out of it you see on the left we get those 3 capacitors. So on one side of them was a consistent beep, and on the second one was a beep and it was going up. So we're taking in another section here, yes, and that's another power section, and again here should be a consistent beep, and we have it. And on the other side, from our side, it's no beep. So what we would expect here from this section here is the same, yes. So again, beep from the other side, and here no beep. I mean beep and growing, and it's growing. Okay, so in that case it's only color. It's not it reached 922 on my meter. So let's check on the other one what it will reach. And 922, okay. And what reached here is the last one, and it's a 922 as well. Okay, and it's reaching 922, sorry. So I wouldn't panic yet. I'm not super happy with the look what I see, so probably it would be nice to change it. It's reaching up to 302. Okay, so I would leave it to be true. 302 and 302. Okay, so I'm not happy with how this color is, but I can't say anything apart from the color is different, yes. So for now, no issues. I can't say it's faulty or anything, but there is probably some reason to this why it's faulty, and that's growing as well. Okay, so this side is fine as well. So for now I will leave it. Yes, I will leave it. I won't investigate it any further, and I'll keep it in mind. because that's the main power rail. Let us turn the board over. Okay. So what we see here is a bit of a mess. Not to the top, but to the bottom. Oh yeah. Now I'll hold it. Yes. A bit of a scrub. Wrong brush. This brush. Okay, so I can't check it right now because it's a bit messy here, but what we can do is we can take a bit of alcohol. Just a bit. See, I would have that which will come in the spray, and I would not have this issue now because I would just spray it on and that's it. Okay, because I've got a bad access from this side, I'll do it off of the cam. Okay, I won't be speeding up drying process with hot air. No point, won't change anything. All I wanted was to make sure that there is no stuff in between their legs. So those elements here, yes, those two, had a bit of a, you know, like a stain, you can say, or something. Okay, yeah, here I'm happy with. That's fine. So the rest of this section is fine. A lot of test points. Dots, dots, dots. Dots, dots, dots. Okay, and we will have finished now. Wow, yay. Okay, so that's the first section here. I'm happy with that. A bit, maybe. Yeah. Yes. Me like it. Me like it. Okay. Yay. Okay, and we are at the last part of the motherboard to be true. So we will see. No stains, no anything. Okay, so I will be happy now with this motherboard. I will give the last squish here, or how you can call it, and then it will go on the radiator for the whole night. That's about 50 degrees. I can't tell you exactly because I just don't know. The boiler is set up to the about 50 or something. For sure not more than 60, and for sure it won't reach 60 all the time. So we are back to the HDMI retimer chip, back to those filters, which we now can treat them with a bit of a alk as well, because why not, because we've got a bit of a rest of it. Okay, so yay, happy days. Can use the rest of the alcohol into various sections, because now we know that it went through the ultrasonic cleaner, so that will be just like a dot over the I in the line crossing T. No, just a bit extra. And plus it will be for the whole night warming up, so it will be evaporating. So I won't be switching it on today. I can put it on the side, and the other side, to be true, is it's not checked. So are we happy with it, or we're not happy with it, or what it is? Okay, so I'll just do general. I won't be going into details. I'll be going into details when I will plug it in and I will see what's the outcome. But yeah, so there is much less components here on this side. Yeah, but you can see that there's not much. I just brushed it, to be true, but it's not much going on. Yeah, it's rusty. It is rusty here. I'll give it a bit more alcohol because I'll be testing it tomorrow. So I just want to make sure that I've done whatever I could in order to prevent from any short circuits or anything. And I see too much rust, to be true. So rather than going bit by bit and spending too much time on it, I'd rather do like that. And that will give me an assurance that I did the job well. And let it dry through the night. And then I can go back. Okay, good. And we can put it on the side now. And move on to the power supply, which will be our last bit. I think you can see that some of these, like not these, but these here, have dark parts. You shouldn't have these dark parts. So that's what we will be focusing tomorrow, yes? For now, it's okay to leave it on the side. And let us look at the power supply. You'll see that with a power supply, it's different. It's just different. It's no stains, no whatever. So what I will do is, because it's lying for now 2 days at home, what I will do is I don't see any stains, so it's fine. I will just, it's dry as well. I will just use an alcohol to move through all board, just in case. And once it will be cleansed, I will just leave it till tomorrow. Okay, I'm happy with what has been done here. No need to do anything else. Just how these are looking here. Yeah, quite clear, to be true. No point No point to do anything else. I won't be doing anything else. No point, really. It's okay. No stains, no anything, so I'm happy. Okay, now the filters here are in a good shape. Rectifier is okay. Now this section should be cutted here or here, depending where the standby is. Where's the here? It's cutted. Okay, so that's power coming in and going to this section after. That's okay. So both sections are looking good, primary and secondary, and I'll be happy to plug it in tomorrow. I won't be putting this one on the radiator. I will just keep it in the room because it didn't go through the oh, we get a drop more of alcohol. Let's use it on the general surface area and let us finish it. Okay, so we've seen in the first part that what I've done is I've opened the PS4 Slim. It was really rusty, and I said I need to buy, you know, this deionized water, which I did. I've placed it in the high frequency wash, you can call it, and then I think it has 37 kilohertz frequency, this ultrasonic cleaner. And then I've opened as well PSU. After that I've dried it, and I've opened as well PSU, and now I can put it back together, but I won't be doing it today. I will do it tomorrow, and I can assemble it, yes, but I won't be assembling it today. That's 100% sure that I won't be doing it today, and I will leave it on the side, let it be. Oh, I'll leave this one as well, and tomorrow will be a big day. Tomorrow will be third part of PS4 Slim, which will I attempt to assemble, so we will see. Okay, this one can go here, that's not a problem. Now I've got another part which I can switch off here and switch on. No, that's not the one, that's the one, which I want to show you, because that I will do in the next video. I received from the customer some dust. I received from the customer a quad. Sorry. How you called it? I don't know. Come on, guys, it's such a simple word and I've forgotten. Quadrirotator. François. French. Quadcopter. Okay, quadcopter. It's not quad, it's quadcopter. So we got a drone. Yes, drone. And my task for this drone is to make it working. I think it's good. It's just a matter of putting everything together. I will check what application is needed, and I'll record a video as well about it. For those who maybe never had an experience with drones, with this one I never had, so it will be a new experience for me as well. So I will record that video. It's called Wiki, whatever, and not my deal about it. So we will see one episode which is completely not electronics, it's just setting up equipment when it's new bolt and when it's failing. So we will see how the procedure should look like, because for me you should have an app for the phone, and with that app you can do stuff, but without the app, many of them have been working as well. So I don't know this model, and I won't be telling you because I've got no idea, so I need to go through the setup, and that's what we will be doing as well. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.